another crew.
My original point was that Luffy is the best situation for everybody in the crew to reach their goal. And you
He
said
is not. He does not have to be their best situation. They just love him as a friend enough to go and support his dreams as well.
So you don't think they're doing that? They're not doing witch clouds at the same time?
No, they're trying to get his goals, but he is not the reason. He is not their sole ability to go and achieve their goals. They can go and achieve their goals on their own. They could easily not, or not. I won't say easily. Nothing is ever easy, but they could definitely. They can definitely go on their own and create and go find their own goals. But they literally talk about in every single arc, Luffy is going to become the king of the pirates, and we are going to help him become king of the pirates. That's literally what they say in every arc.
If somebody's going to become the king, is he not the best situation?
No, they don't care about any of that. They don't care about money. They don't care about none of that. He just wants to be king of the pirates. That's it. They don't care about money or none of that. They just want to become king. They just want him to become king of the pirates. That's why they're with him.
They care.
Huh?
If they didn't care, they wouldn't be helping him. What?
They don't care about money. Bro,
I'm not talking about money. Suubi, I'm talking about the fact that Luffy was going to become the pirate king. If they didn't care about him becoming pirate king, they wouldn't be with him. And that's a fact.
So that disproves what you're saying, because you're saying that he is their best chance to achieve a goal. And so that's why they're with him. But first of all, he does not have to be the best chance to achieve their goal. They can find other ways to achieve their goal. If we're going to think about it real quick, he really is not their best chance to achieve that goal, because first of all, Sanji could definitely go and create his own restaurant and become as big as whatever and be the best.
That's not his goal, though. That's not
his goal. Yes, his goal is to become the greatest chef in the world. That's one of his goals. Is to be one of the best chefs. Zoro is to become the greatest swordsman of all time. He does not have to go with Luffy to do that. He could go and train with doing swords all day, all night, and become the greatest swordsman in the world. He does not have to be with Luffy to do that. Same thing with Nami. Nami does not have to do any of that. She can go and become a great navigator all on her own. She does not have to be with Luffy to do that.
So would you agree?
Matter of fact, there are times when Luffy stops them from achieving their goals because he's trying to do stuff on his own. Because he wants to become king of the pirates in his own way. Were we not just talking about this in the movie when he destroyed one of the poses, which would have made Nami a greater navigator? Would it not have? So in point, he is not their best chance. Therefore, that is not the reason why they're with him. The reason they're with him is because of their friendship and because they want to see him become king of the pirates. So that disproves your original point.
Man, next slide.
Hold on, Graham. I got one thing more thing to say. So, Suubi, if I'm going to become the president of the United States, you want to be vice president, and I'm leading the votes, would you not want to be my vice president so you can be vice president? If I'm going to be the leading votes to be president?
But that's not my goal. But what's my goal? What's my goal?
Is my goal to become vice president?
But that might not be my original goal.
Well, Suubi, that's not the point I'm making.
That's okay. No. If we're applying that, that's basically saying Zoro wants to be the greatest second man to Luffy, but he doesn't. So that situation does not apply.
That does apply, Suubi.
No, it doesn't, because Zoro has no cares to be the second greatest to Luffy. Suubi, he's just trying to be the greatest swordsman of all time.
You said it yourself. He's going to become the pirate king, right? So if somebody's going to become the king, would you not want to ride with him because that's the best way to stay alive?
No. They just want to help him become the pirate king. They are truly friends. They are just true friends. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like you're thinking of this as if these niggas are creating some type of strategy to be with Luffy for the long run, and then that's it. But they are true friends. They truly care for this dude.
I never said they weren't friends. I never said that.
But I'm saying that they truly care for one another to where they would sacrifice part of their goal in order to help Luffy.
Suubi, but you have to admit, them going along with this journey with Luffy is helping them. Like,
I'm not saying he's not
Zoro. Zoro would not
forgetting. Y'all are forgetting his original point. EJay's original point was that Luffy is their best chance of achieving that goal. But I just said there are times when Luffy stops them from achieving their goals. Is that not true? Does Luffy not stop them from achieving their goals at times throughout the show?
That doesn't mean it's not their best chance just because he stops them.
It can definitely mean that it's not their best chance. If there are times when they have to make sacrifices, when they have to make sacrifices.
Train with Mihawk, bro. That's what he did. Oh, I can't say that. Dang. Well,
so
just
Mihawk.
Zoro have gotten hockey without Luffy, bro.
Yes. Without Luffy, yes, he would have. with certain people, yes, he would have. I'm not saying it would have been the same. I don't know if it would have been shorter or longer, but yes,
the journey they're going on with Luffy.
Hey, Suubi, hey, how I share my screen? How I share my screen?
You have the green button at the bottom.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, Suubi have to quit. Yeah,
it says share at the bottom.
Suubi, quit for 3 seconds.
What?
I gotta put one thing on the screen.
Hey, this is beautiful, y'all. Hey, this is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. This is.
Hey, sorry for taking over your podcast,
man. Nah. This is number content.
Anytime,
this is number content, bro. This is nothing but content, man.
What's going on?
Yo,
this is trying to get me.
This is golden, man.
EJ don't know how to work technology. All right, now I'm joking.
I gotta open some preferences, some security.
Oh yeah, you gotta open up. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Please put out facts, not opinions. Thank you.
Hey, I'll be back. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. So basically, back to what I was saying when I was presenting. I was just trying to say there's nothing wrong with longevity. Caleb, you love sports, right? We all love sports. Caleb, can you hear me?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with longevity.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, Tom Brady, LeBron James. What's their best feat? Longevity. Tom Brady retired when he was 45. If he would retired when he was 35, like regular people, he wouldn't have won enough. He wouldn't have won more Super Bowls like he did. LeBron James, he could have retired after that 2016 run. Nah, he got another one with the Lakers, and he still almost went to the finals at 38. Even though some people have peaks. A lot of people have peaks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and say One Piece is perfect.
Longevity does not make One Piece good. One Piece is good on its own. Vince Carter had longevity. He wasn't LeBron.
He was great. That's what I'm saying. One Piece is still good to this day.
Like longevity. Is longevity the only reason One Piece is good or something?
No, that's what I'm saying. But it's a big factor in it.
The ultimate goal is to draw a complete world atlas.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That's not me, right?
Yes, she would be because. But EJ, you forget that everybody else is still trying to get to the One Piece, so she could be with somebody else.
Goldie Roger, they all.
Everybody is trying to get. You know what? Kaido wants to get to the One Piece. Big Mom wants to get to the One Piece. Shanks wants to get to. Every pirate wants to get to the One Piece. So she can be a perfect companion to anybody. Like it doesn't matter what she does.
Nothing about going about a One Piece. So I don't know what you just read.
What are you talking about? Who?
EJ, you're pulling stuff off Google. Who? EJ.
You're telling me Kaido doesn't want to get to One Piece.
I said, what if Mommy's golden One Piece? That's a clear cut answer that anybody can answer that watch the show.
But yeah, EJ, look at the first sentence.
In order to get to the One Piece, you have to reach the end of the world, which is where? At the last island, right? Which means that if you're trying to get to the One Piece, you have to be with somebody who's trying. If you're trying to draw a complete world atlas, you have to be with somebody who's trying to get the One Piece.
Suubi, this says
every pirate is trying to get the One Piece. What are you talking about?
This says Luffy wants to sell everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Just like everybody else.
Like everybody else, you have to sail everywhere. There's no straight line to One Piece. There is no straight line. Everybody has a different journey, which means it's going to take you around the whole world. So if you get to the last island, you have what? Every time they talk about the last island, they talk about going around the whole world. So that means whoever she goes with, she will reach the end of the world regardless.
But I mean,
regardless, One Piece or not.
All I did was prove my point.
Right now,
all I did was prove my point.
She could go with anybody, EJ. The reason she stays with Luffy is because he protected her from Arlong. He has built a great friendship with her, and she wants to be loyal to him regardless. She wants to help him become king of the pirates. That is why she stays with him. It is not because he is the best chance of getting there. Because she could be with anybody else, or she could try and do it on her own with no going through all these villains, because she's not a fighter. We know she's not a fighter. So there's no point in her going to Wano.
She would get bodied.
She could just be a passerby.
She would get bodied. She would get destroyed. She would get obliterated.
She would.
Obliterated.
That doesn't take away from
EJ.
That doesn't take away from the fact that she could go with
stronger people than Luffy in this verse, EJ. She could have went with Shanks. She could have went with anybody, bro.
It doesn't matter.
But it didn't get written like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Who saved her though? Who saved Nami? Answer my
Luffy.
Answer it.
Luffy. But EJ.
So what is your point?
Okay, hold on.
That doesn't mean that Luffy's the best chance. It just means that the main character picked her up. What about that makes Luffy the best
character? Dog on the street. She's loyal to you now.
That's not true. Because Blackbeard got saved by somebody. I'm not gonna say no names. Blackbeard, you'll meet him later. He got saved by somebody. He switched up. I promise to God, he switched up. I'm not gonna say nothing. He switched up.
Yeah, he dropped him. He dropped him. He bodied him. Toe tag, rack tag.
Can we stop saying stuff, EJay? Can we stop saying stuff?
I didn't say no names. I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is that Blackbeard literally got rescued as a kid. He was homeless. Someone took him in. He switched up. So what is your point with Nami getting saved by Luffy?
Okay, I'm about to disprove that. So Blackbeard's goal. Hey, can you take Trey just one second, right? Yeah. So what's Blackbeard's goal? Go ahead, answer it. What's his goal?
Probably to be king of the pirates. Probably.
So Whitebeard was a stepping stone he had to overtake because Whitebeard was that dude, right? Yes or no?
That's true.
He had to drop him, find a way to drop him and take his dough fruit to become what he wants.
Okay, so no, EJay, he did not have to take his dough fruit. That is a lie.
He didn't need
EJay, hold on. Now let me ask you this. If Luffy got stuck in one of the arcs like Alabasta, if he got stuck in like Sky P and he wasn't making no motion, would Nami not leave? Yes or no?
Would she leave what? Well, you say if he died?
Would she leave Luffy because he's not exploring? Like if he didn't get if he didn't get past the grand line,
if he's not exploring, she would leave. If he's not exploring, she would leave. Like you said.
He said
she wouldn't leave though.
Marv said if
she's loyal. She's a loyal person. But if nothing,
just messed you up, Sue.
Let EJay speak. I want to hear what EJay just said.
Number one, Marv said that if Luffy stopped exploring, what would Nami do? She would leave, and that's a factual.
If Luffy did what?
If Luffy stopped exploring, what would Nami do? I said she would leave. That's a factual.
Probably. She's very loyal, but probably. But probably. EJay, I don't know.
EJay, that's not in Luffy's character. Hold on, because we were just talking about hypothetical statements. That does not apply. That does not apply to Luffy's character. So let's go ahead and take that out of the way. No, let's go ahead and take that out of the way. Go on to your next point. Go to your next point. That does not apply to Luffy. That's not going to happen. It's not going to say that. That's not going to happen. So let's go on to your next point.
It's just like EJay. It's just like Water 7. Usopp had his own goal. And Luffy had his own goal. They fought over it. Sanji, they fought over it, but they still got back together. They fought for a second, and then they got back together. So I don't know what Nami would do, because Nami would get...
No, Mark, that's different. I'm going off what you said.
How is that different?
No, Suubi.
They fought. That's what I'm saying. Nami and Luffy would probably clash heads.
First of all, Nami would die if she fought Luffy. That's the first thing.
That's what I'm saying. She would get
Number two, I'm going off of what you asked me.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a hypothetical. So knowing what I know, Nami is loyal. Nami is loyal, but her name is Cat Burglar. So she loves her personality is different than everybody else's.
You said probably.
Probably, yes, you're right. I said probably. I don't know, but probably. Just like Usopp, this happened. This is canon. When Usopp did not want this ship to go away, dude, because I'm giving you I'm giving you something that really happened.
You're only giving me that because your first point was wrong.
Huh? What point?
That you just said, well, what would Nami do if Luffy stopped exploring?
Suubi said something different than what I said. I'm saying,
y'all both don't even y'all both not agreeing.
We can agree to disagree. Like, what are you talking about?
Just wait on your
side.
That's my perspective. That's how I feel. But I'm saying when crew members and when Straw Hats fight, usually like what happens with Usopp, Sanji, they go off for a little bit and they come right back. Regardless of their goal, regardless of their role in Straw Hats, when they fight, Usopp got beat up. He still came back. Regardless, it was still love. Usopp got dropped. He still came back.
That's invalid because your first point.
Actually, Marv. I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish.
No, all I'm saying is Marv's first point was wrong. He proved my point with his first statement.
So what was my point? My first point.
You asked me a question. You said, "What would Nami do if Luffy were to stop exploring?" Did you say yes or no? Let's go get out the way. Did you say yes or no?
For the news, nigga. I was fucking up my posture.
Come on, Marv, come back. So, Marv.
Wait, what'd you say?
Yes or no? Did you ask me what would Nami do if Luffy stopped exploring? Did you ask me that?
Yes, I asked you that. Yes.
I said yes because that would derail her from her goal, which is to complete a world map.
And I said probably. I agree with you. I said probably, but not everybody's the same. It's a hypothetical.
We're talking about Nami.
Huh?
We're talking about Nami.
Yeah, I'm saying, and that's why I said I wouldn't know what she would do because she never tried to do that before. But Usopp, Sanji, they literally left and came back. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Lamar, if her goal is to explore, to build a world map, the person she's going with as of this moment stops exploring the world. How is she going to complete her goal?
If Luffy stopped completely with in episode 500 or 400.
If he stopped exploring, he just settled down somewhere on a little island. How would her goal get completed unless she left him?
Then Luffy's goal wouldn't be completed. He wouldn't be king of the pirates. But let's just talk what you're talking about. Like you said, she'll probably switch up and go to a different crew. But hold on, Usopp's goal. What is Usopp's goal? You know his goal? What's his goal?
I don't know.
To be the bravest warrior of the sea. Literally, if he that's what he wants to do, just like his dad. If let's say in Alabasta, like episode 200 or 300.
Okay.
Huh? He didn't complete that. He's still working. And you know what okay, but you don't know what they call him now. He's got way better. Hey, bro, I'm not saying he's that strong. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying, he's progressing towards his goal, EJ, regardless of who he's with. He's progressing. You can see from episode 12 to episode 1000, he's got stronger. He's done pivotal things in the story. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Marv, you're only bringing it up because the Nami thing didn't go in your favor. That's the only reason you brought it.
Dude, but EJ, we're arguing about a hypothetical though. We don't know what would really happen.
You asked me the hypothetical question.
It's unproved. That's what I'm asking.
The only thing that's wrong with what you're saying, is that if that happens, the whole show would be pointless. All the other things that we've talked about are things that could have actually happened. Kaido could have actually gotten Nami, and then Luffy could have ended up getting Nami. Like those things actually could have happened. But if Luffy stops exploring, that is the end of the show. There's no other. So I don't feel like that's a good hypothetical to bring up because the shit doesn't apply to the show. It doesn't apply.
I never said that.
I was asking you because y'all were talking about.
I don't think that's a question that you can really ask. I don't think it's a question. That's not a question you can really ask because it doesn't apply to the show. It wouldn't apply to the show.
You brought up a point about Luffy being the best way for Nami to explore. I'm trying to tell you, if he got hard stuck, probably she would switch up. But knowing everybody in Straw Hats, they're loyal. So I don't know how it would work. I'm saying I don't know how it would work. But you're probably right. I will give that to you.
Me personally, I'm gonna still argue that she would stay with him and try to go explore the world after Luffy. Because think about it.
I'll agree to disagree.
She would still be with him and still. But EJ, that's why I say your question doesn't make sense because if he stops exploring, that's the end of the Straw Hats. So she's technically still loyal through the end.
Suubi, I didn't ask that question. Marv asked me.
But yeah, I asked you just because you kept saying stuff about Nami being you kept saying that Nami easiest way is Luffy.
That's the question.
Dude, I gave it to you. I said I agree to disagree with Suubi, but like he's saying, if Luffy wants to be the king of the pirates, he has to go somewhere. I'm not gonna say where. I'm gonna say he has to go somewhere. So yes, Suubi's right. It wouldn't make sense. But still, if a hypothetical that I'm asking you that you guys keep arguing about for the last 45 minutes, I agree with you, Sue, and I agree with you, EJ. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree and move on. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna agree and disagree. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Let's agree to disagree over One Piece and change subjects.
He gotta get the rest of his
The whole subject was to talk about One Piece, bro. We're not going just that.
Go ahead, keep going. Go ahead.
No, Caleb, please talk about Dragon Ball and Naruto for you, bro. How's that?
Bro, just go with the PowerPoint, bro, because I like doing this, bro. I like
continue. All right, let's go. Caleb, you good?
Hold on, I'm about to bring it up. Got it.
All right.
Dang it. All right, here we go.
Just flip a few facts on the web browser.
Yeah. All right. So,
all right.
Okay,
we didn't talk about the link.
Please, no questions till the end. Thank you. All right. So One Piece has 9% fillers with 95 right now. That's not even 10%. Naruto has over 40% fillers. It is 40.2 something.
We got all this, bro. Go to the next slide.
Okay, next slide. Bro, Caleb, stop talking, please. Thank you.
Dang. We done been on this side for an hour, bro. Go to the next one.
Is that my fault? Suubi and EJ were arguing the whole time. All right, length and longevity.
All right, we talking about longevity.
Y'all say that One Piece is dang go back.
We already talked about longevity.
Okay, yeah, we did. We covered that. Okay, cool. All right, y'all say One Piece is trash. Cool, and that is an opinion. That is very subjective. One Piece has the most manga sales right now, currently. Year by year, One Piece has also been on the top for a decade straight. So if y'all keep talking about it has 1,000 episodes, it should be the highest manga year by year, even when it was at episode 30. Hold on. Because one of your points, Caleb, is that One Piece doesn't get good to episode 500. That's not true. Because in 2001, 2002, when it was still at episode 50, episode 60, it was still making sales. So that is not true.
That's manga stuff.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
That's not true.
Caleb, wait. Hold on. If we're talking about, because we're talking about what Caleb was talking about, right? Mm-hmm. It's not hard to be on top when you never ended. But you just talk shit about what was that nickname? Vince, whatever, the dunker or whatever, and he had been there for 20 years. And has he been on top all 20 of those years?
No.
Yeah, so does that point apply?
Yes,
no.
He declined.
You still have to be good. You still have to be good to be on top. Even if you were here for a long time, you still have to be good to be on top. Take Udonis Haslem. And he hasn't played a minute of basketball in fucking ages.
That's true.
And he's been in the league for 20-something years. But is he on top of the league? No. So it's definitely difficult to still be on top after running for so many years.
Like MMA.
Whether you're an athlete, whether you're a show, whatever it is,
but I feel like that's not a good. That's not a good. That's not a good comparison.
How's it not? All right, just like boxing, when you have to defend your title, whatever weight class you are in, you still have to defend your title. It's going to be hard to defend 10 straight titles in a row because new challenges approach you.
That's not the same.
It's the same thing.
You still have to be good in order
to competitors.
That applies to any show, any business, anything. You cannot just be mediocre and continue running and think you're going to run for a long time.
Oh, okay. What do you mean about Udonis?
The difference between One Piece and Udonis Haslem.
Udonis never been good.
He's never been good at all.
Yeah, that's true. That's
number
true.
two. There's a difference between because LeBron James. You think about the players that he has playing in the league. The difference is it's kind of like, let's say LeBron takes like retire like every 5 years or so, 10 years. Somebody else is gonna take the top. So the fact that Dragon Ball keeps taking breaks, somebody else is gonna be on top of it.
Not true. Because when MJ took a break, what did he do when he came back?
Who, Dragon Ball? He broke the internet.
MJ.
Wait, hold on.
He got his first
30. Wasn't One Piece on top in the middle of Dragon Ball Super? Oh, wait.
Dragon Ball came back and was
wasn't One Piece? Matter of fact, isn't Dragon Ball Super manga still going on right now? And One Piece is still on top?
Bro,
wasn't One Piece manga still on top of Dragon Ball Super manga even year by year of Dragon Ball Super?
We're talking year by year. When DVD's in its peak, when One Piece is in its peak, manga sales have still been way better.
I'm not on top when it comes to the anime though. So like, I can equal y'all out. I'm not at the top when it comes to anime. So.
Do you have a stat that says that? Do you have a stat
when it comes to the TV ratings?
Wait, what's that? Bring up I need a stat.
Pull up ratings right now.
Source.
I promise you, DVZ.
I need to see some. I don't need to see no
DVZ. Pull up his rating right now.
Like when Michael Jordan took a break, he wasn't on top.
Because Caleb loved to bring them little Reddit opinions. He loved to bring them little subjective people on Reddit. I need to see a real source, not no damn title max, not no insurance company that don't know nothing about no anime.
Hold on, Suubi. When MJ took a break, somebody else came up, like the Bad Boy Pistons probably won. I don't know who won them that year. I'm not gonna lie. But when he took a break, right, and he came back 2 years later, we all know what he did.
He
won 3 back to back to back. That's what I'm saying. When Dragon Ball Super comes back out, are they gonna be on top? Yes or no? When Dragon Ball Z Super or whatever gets animated, will it be on top?
None of us know.
Okay, even when they took a break between Z and Super. Okay, no. How about no more what ifs? No more what if. When they took a break between Z, and then they went to Super. Was Super on top, anime or manga wise?
Ultra Instinct broke the internet when it came back. He liked that. Like literally a snap of fingers came and broke the internet. And
how many episodes?
Let's not say it like that, EJ. It definitely took about 200 episodes for them, or 120 episodes to get to that point.
And then if you want to bring up another point, Naruto wasn't even his show, he broke the internet. He came back in Boruto, so I'm confused. Like,
you said Naruto was in the show.
What are you talking about, Boruto?
When he hit Barry mode, it broke the internet.
Like, like I said, One Piece has
Barry mode. Naruto, you know what I'm talking about.
Like when
you said Barry mode broke the internet.
It was trending on Twitter for like a whole week.
Wow.
Maybe I don't have.
Are we saying trending on Twitter is breaking the internet?
Like I said, Marv.
What are we constituting as breaking the internet?
Oh, Marv, they shut down Crunchyroll, Suubi. So back to my point.
So
you're talking about
Crunchyroll is anyway. Crunchyroll always got glitches.
I can't even say that. I can't even. Oh my goodness.
Like,
dude, there's been multiple times. I know exactly what you're talking about, Suubi. There's been multiple times in any anime. Attack on Titan, yes, broke the internet at some point. Attack on Titan still has crazy sales, crazy watching.
The fact if you say One Piece, so One Piece should be breaking the internet with every single episode. That's how
crazy.
That's not true.
Crazy. That's like saying
that's a
LeBron.
crazy statement.
No, that's like
EJay,
that's
why
like
are you
saying
always
LeBron
coming up
won
with
the
these
ring every year.
hypothetical statements that
That's
are
not the same
definitely
thing.
not going to apply? Like, you're talking about things that are impossible to happen, bro.
What hypothetical?
LeBron cannot
keep
win the
bringing
ring
up,
every year,
bro,
no
EJay,
matter how
if you're
great
gonna
he
bring up
is.
hypothetical statements,
MJ
though, you
cannot
need to
win the
bring
ring
up things that
every year,
actually
no
apply.
matter
I
how
want
great
y'all
he
to
is.
know One Piece has
But
never
Suubi.
ended, and Dragon Ball still has more money than One Piece, bro.
But Suubi, my question again.
You talk about
what-
money like money's everything. Like
That's what
You
I'm
bring
saying.
up manga
Manga
sales.
sales, is that not money?
okay. So Dragon Ball, the reason why they get their money, they get it off of video games, bro.
That's not
All their
true.
money does not come from freaking One Piece. Barely makes video games. If they do, they're not good. I'll
Because
let
One
you know
Piece
right
games
now.
are not good.
But did you play a whole video game though?
Whoa, wait,
I didn't want to waste my
did you
money.
play-
I spent it on it. I was like, I might as well beat it. I can't just waste my money like that.
So we haven't wasted money on Call of Duty. We haven't wasted money. I wasted my money on Elden Ring. I couldn't get my
And Marv,
refund.
like I
If
told
don't
you,
like the game, I
sales
won't
can
play
be
it.
skewed. I told you that, and you're proving my point once again.
You like the One Piece game.
just
You
stop
like the
talking.
One Piece game. That's why you beat it. Let's be
Bro,
honest.
do y'all
Jay.
want us to? Are y'all trying to get us to watch One Piece or not make us watch One Piece? Like, what is the point of all this?
Like I'm confused. I mean,
Dude,
Marv
I mean,
is
the point is trying to get y'all to watch One Piece, but
But Suubi,
y'all keep on
Well, y'all
arguing
not
stuff.
doing a good job right now.
But Suubi, I feel like Marv is not doing it because he just proved my point that I've been saying since we
What
went.
point? What point?
You just said that had we not bought caught it, didn't like it. You said that, yes or no, right?
Yeah.
So
what
my
point are
point-
you? What was
my-
your point that I proved?
My point at when we was at the spot that sales can be skewed by people who bought it and didn't like it. You just proved my point.
That's not true because there's 1,000 episodes. No. If you buy one manga book, and don't like it, that does not they have over 500 million sales. Obviously, they keep buying the book because they like it. Yes, don't get me wrong. There might be unsatisfied customers, but that has nothing to do.
That was my point, Marv. That
But
was my point.
EJay, in the
You need to
bigger
stop
picture,
talking, and Suubi needs to take the reins.
No. EJay,
You
one
need
or
to
two
stop
books
talking.
is not gonna make the sales go crazy. People who keep buying the books, 1,000 books, that's the reason why the sales are so great. You can say that with anything.
Hey, One Piece
EJay.
is ranked number 39 at most viewed anime. Just to let y'all know, manga sales is not everything.
So I'm confused because you just proved my point, Marv.
Dude, what point am I proving? EJay.
Caleb, let me see the site, bro.
EJay.
Let me see the
EJay,
website you got there.
BO2 is the greatest card of all time in your opinion, right? Or
right.
Contested. All because everybody can buy BO2. Most people will like it. I might have not liked it. That doesn't mean that
I
my
have
sale.
another question.
That doesn't mean my sale was not
Hey, Marv,
like an outlier.
Marv, you know Vanguard made more money than BO2?
Huh?
Vanguard's the worst game. You know that, right?
Vanguard made more money?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't be knowing
So
what
my
you're
point
talking
is
about,
being,
bro.
I'm not talking about COD.
Come on,
Bro, I have a
Caleb,
question.
what's the site? Let me see the
look
site,
up,
bro.
Look up most viewed anime, Suubi, on the
I
internet.
want to see the website. You gotta know.
I can click on multiple websites and they will say
give him the
the
share
same
screen.
thing.
Give Caleb the share screen.
I want to see the site. Let me see where you got it on.
He be getting shit from Wikipedia, bro. Let us see.
Like you get your shit off before and Reddit. Like this shit's are not credible, man.
Marv is the king at proving me right.
Bro, I didn't know anything
and
about
I have another
COD,
thing. I have another thing. We all watch anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has any of us bought a manga book?
No.
Me? No, I don't read manga.
You haven't, right?
Yeah.
I haven't. Suubi hasn't.
I bought one Naruto as a kid. I bought
Manga
Naruto
sales are
manga as a
not
book,
everything.
Hey, Marv,
Manga
did you
sales
read?
are not
Never
everything.
said manga sales are everything. I just said they're a piece you should consider.
Marv just pulled up that
Yes, because it's a piece you should consider.
Hey, Marv.
Does not
Hey, Marv,
do not
part
most
of it.
anime
That's a
derive
part of
from
it.
manga.
I
Hey, Marv,
bought
did you read
Naruto
Naruto
manga.
How are you gonna say it doesn't matter?
Hey,
Any
Marv,
anime that we watch comes from a manga, just like any movie we watch comes from a book.
Wait,
Most
what
movies that we watch
EJay?
come from a
Did
book.
you read that
So they
entire
have to
Naruto
come
book
from somewhere.
Yes, I did. I did. I used to rent out Naruto manga books when I didn't feel like reading in middle school. That's what I used to do. I don't buy them personally. But when it was free in the library, I used to rent them out. I used to read like 5 or 6 mangas.
So it doesn't really matter at this point. You still
All right, just next.
Hey, y'all, not to cut it short, but my lady, man, she hit me up because she
all right, I figured. Trey, do you want to take the floor? Trey, do you want to take the floor?
Well, this is the only thing. Now, I'm not saying that any anime is better, but when we get off, man, she is gonna want to watch One Piece.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, when I said I was gonna watch Snowfall.
I know a lot. To be fair, I know a lot of people who's not gonna watch One Piece.
And who is that?
There's a reason. Hey, there's a reason Craig chose Naruto. He chose to watch.
No, because Naruto. Don't say that, because Naruto is a starter anime. Death Note, My Hero, all those are starter animes. Nobody starts off anime.
Watch certain shows before others.
He watched Demon Slayer. He watched a couple episodes, and then we said
Demon
Naruto
Slayer is
is
a starter anime. Naruto is not a starter anime.
Dude, that's why we introduced Naruto for him, because it's shorter than One Piece. You cannot start off.
Everything's shorter than One Piece, Mar. What is your point?